Well, hello there, lovely humans. I am Karen-Eileen Gordon, and welcome, a warm and cordial welcome to How to Calm the F Down. Woohoo! Sitting ovation. Now, before we get into the beautiful, beautiful gems, tools, tips, and tricks that I would like to give you, let me talk for a moment about what this beautiful podcast is and why I wanted to gift it to the world. I am, as some of you may know, a joyfully working film, television, stage, and voiceover actor, actress. I will answer to both. And the entertainment industry is not the most peaceful career path on the planet. And I'm being very, 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 very kind indeed. And I have just found, both in my creative life and in my civilian life, they're connected, obviously, it's very helpful to have a treasure chest full of gems to boost my peace level and calmness level and bring down my anxiety level now, right the F now. Because typically when anxiety or panic, if you're dealing with panic, I have had panic attacks in my life. I first moved to LA. They started immediately. That was a really lovely gift, not so much. I very quickly realized that the ability to calm down right away was really important. And it's easy to calm down or feel peaceful when we have the luxury of placing ourselves in an environment that generates that feeling within us. Maybe on a yoga mat, in a yoga studio, either at home or a live class, out in nature, on a massage table, on the water, at the beach, playing your video games, whatever thing, binge watching your favorite television. For me, it's MasterChef. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay, Joe Bastianich, Christina Tosi. I'm leaving somebody out. Aaron Sanchez. Woo! It's my peeps. They're my peeps, even though they don't know they're my peeps. When we can immerse ourselves in the thing that automatically produces the relaxation response in us, that's wonderful. And life doesn't always unfold that way. So I decided I wanted to give a giant gift to the planet with the hopes that it will help some of you out there, many of you, I'm hoping, in those times where you're in the middle of something and you just need to find a way to calm down and boost your peace right now. That could be a challenging conversation with a fill in the blank, with a boss, with a loved one, with a friend, with a coworker, with a vendor. That could be in line at the grocery store at the time of this recording if somebody's too close to you without wearing their mask or sneezing and coughing and being super naughty. That could be a challenging day with your children if you happen to be one of the many parents who are homeschooling at the moment, or homeschooling light. The teachers are teaching, but you have to wrangle the kids. There's so much going on that is brand new territory for so many of us. There are so many scenarios. And by the way, those of us, like the film and television actors, the majority of us are sitting and waiting for production studios to open. Auditions are coming back very slowly, but it's a fraction of the giant tsunami of work that we're used to and that we were used to back in March. So all of the actor population is sort of sitting around going, well, what the heck is coming for me and what's happening? And that sometimes can tend to engender some stress and not so much some calm. So there's lots of us, I think, that would benefit from break the glass, use immediately, feel better now tools, calmness tools. So that is why I am being brave and diving into the podcast universe. I have thought about this for a long time and have been encouraged by my teachers and mentors to do it. And it's time. Here we are. I want to give a shout out to my friend and voiceover mentor, David H. Lawrence the 17th. This podcast is modeled after something I saw him do that I really liked, which is this. There will be 3 ways for you to consume and snack on this beautiful material. One of them is a video that will be available to you on my YouTube channel, Karen-Eileen Gordon, cute little hyphen in the middle. One of them will be the podcast, audio only, so you can safely walk, get out of the house or the apartment and take a stroll and have me in your ear and let's calm down together. And the other one will be text, so you can either consume with your eyeballs, your earballs, or what's the other one? Eyeballs, earballs. You get it. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to Calm the F Down. That's what we're going to do here. And my preference is for gems that work, as I said, very, very quickly. So this was a beautiful introduction. I'm actually going to give you the first tool I'd love to give you today, which is called alternate nostril breathing. So here we go. Alternate nostril breathing, those of you who are familiar with the yoga world will be familiar with this technique. It's used many places, and the first place I encountered it was in the world of yoga. I was very blessed to go through a yoga teacher training. I'm an instructor in restorative hatha. RYT 200 is my designation. Shout out to Yoga Alliance and all my yoga practitioners and instructors. If you were in a yoga class or if you're watching a yoga DVD or streaming yoga, they would have you do a really fun hand position called a mudra, which I believe means hand in Sanskrit. I will look that up and put that in the notes. And for our purposes, you're going to use whatever hand position you like. The idea is to do sort of what it sounds like. Alternate nostril breathing means you're going to breathe in and out consciously, specifically through one nostril and then the other. And I'm going to talk you through it, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of it together. Please not while you're driving. If you're driving, please wait until you are safely parked or at a stoplight. Please always be very, very safe when practicing calmness techniques. We want you safe and calm. Good. So I'm going to talk you through it. Basically, I like to use my thumb, so I would start with the right nostril, block it, breathe in deeply and slowly through the left. Then I would block my left nostril, sounding kind of funny here, and breathe out through the right. Take a little beat. Then I'd breathe back in through the right, block the right nostril, open the left, breathe out through the left, and the cycle continues. And there's something really fascinating that happens. Those who love this technique tell me. The right and the left sides of the brain, which do very different things. And again, we understand a small fraction of what the brain does. I think as we grow in our knowledge, we will get some really beautiful surprises. And at the moment, what we do know is we use a very small percentage of our brain and what's accessible to us. And we also know that the left and right sides of the brain function differently. And when there's a stress response, when we're freaked out or stressed or anxious, the left and right sides of the brain don't talk to each other very well. They're kind of off doing their own thing. And of course, I'm paraphrasing this. If there's any neuroscientists or neurobiologists out there, please be kind. I'm doing the best I can to explain what I understand of it. Alternate nostril breathing basically helps the left and right sides of the brain to calm down and talk to each other again. And what happens when they talk to each other beautifully, again, is that we feel relaxed and peaceful and grounded and centered. And the other cool thing about alternate nostril breathing is it takes very little to calm us down. I have found that 30 to 60 seconds of this gets people in a very, very different state. So before we start, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being you're so relaxed, you're a noodle, you might fall asleep peacefully wherever you are. That's 1. All the way to 10, which is you're pretty close to a panic attack and you feel like your scalp is on fire. So 1 is noodly, and 10 is panic attack. So on a scale of 1 to 10 on the calmness or anxiety or stress scale, where are you now? Just notice your number. There's only right answers. We're going to come back to it in a second. So please get comfortable wherever you are. Comfortable, again, safely, please. And I'm going to do it with you and talk you through it. And the idea is to breathe in and out through your nose because there's a different level of calmness that happens when we breathe in and out through our nose. It sort of forces us to breathe more slowly and deeply and fully than when we breathe in and out through our mouth. So if you happen to be in a place where your allergies are kicking up or you've got something going on where you cannot breathe in and out through your nostrils, know that breathing in and out deeply and slowly through your mouth will also help you to calm. So please do whatever you're able to do. First choice would be if you're able to breathe in and out through your nostrils, please follow along with that. So here we go. Take your thumb or whatever finger you like, block your right nostril. We're going to breathe in deeply through the left. Count of 4 helps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the left nostril, open the right, out through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a little beat. In through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the right, out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. In through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the left, out through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. In through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the right, out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. In through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the left, out through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. Out with some sound. One more deep breath in. Out with some sound. Very nice. I can tell I have some very nice breathers with me today. That was about 30 seconds. I'd like you to just gently notice on that scale of 1 to 10, which you made note of before, 1 being noodle, 10 being panic attack. Where is your number now? And I'm going to be very bossy pants and guess that there are a bunch of you out there that feel much more noodle-like now after 30 seconds than before we did alternate nostril breathing. This is something you can do throughout the day. Again, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. If you're in a state where you're very, very riled up, it might take a few minutes. And I want to be really clear here. It doesn't take hours. It doesn't take 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You don't need any special equipment. You need your lungs, which you have, and the ability to breathe in and out, which you have, and a way to block your nostrils, which you have. You have everything you need. I am so excited to have given you this gem today. Please leave comments. I love comments. I love to know how things are working for you. Let me know how it's going. And I can't wait to see you again next time.